see the South, y'all was riding around me. Welcome everyone to the cause. Dominique Barbie here. Super excited to be here on this Monday, or if you're watching the recording, happy whatever day it is to you. I'm going to be giving you some information that absolutely changed my life forever. So if you don't know who I am, I'm the host tonight, and I also have Kimberly Crawford. I call her Kim Dollar because she stay making money, she stay hustling, and she stay consistent and helping people as well. We're two peas in a pod. We've been accountability partners all year, and we have literally been making so much money together. But what I'm about to show you tonight is going to change the game for everybody. Now, you may or may not have heard of a company called Tradera. Can I see who I'm talking to? Who has heard of Tradera? If you heard of Tradera, can y'all drop some yes in the comments if you heard of Tradera? If you haven't heard of Tradera, type I never, just say I never heard of Tradera. Okay? All right. All right. So quick story. So I was actually working at McDonald's making $7 an hour. I'm from Gary, Indiana. That's kind of where that area that I was in is they call it the hood or whatever you want to call it. It was like lots of gun violence and lots of crazy stuff going on in that area. But we still found a way to just be happy with our friends and our cousins walking around outside. You know your childhood, you just playing around like la di da di da di, right? Unfortunately, it was just so crazy. My childhood home got caught on fire there, right? And my mom and brother was in the house. They couldn't get out, but my little brother got out. We went on to move with my father. But long story short, I don't come from a silver spoon, so I don't want you to think that. And so, as I was making $7 an hour, I moved to Houston, right? I moved to Houston. Moved to Indianapolis first, thinking I was going to get the promised land, right? And what happened was, it had a lot of jobs, but like I had anxiety going to my job, right? And so when we went out there, I applied for food stamps. I applied for WIC and cheese. WIC is government assistance for milk and cheese, and for people who can't take care of their babies. Basically, they're not financially stable enough to take care of their children. Okay, I remember going to the food stamp office and trying to figure out how can I get more money for food, right? And do anybody know what food stamps is? Y'all know what food stamps is? That's where I actually came from. Literally, my dad worked his butt off at the steel mill. He literally moved in with my grandma, his mom, so that we can have somewhere to stay. She would cook our meals and everything. He worked his butt off, right? And so as I got older, like I said, I ended up moving to Houston, and I saw an ad online saying you can make money online. So I answered the ad, and I was like, oh my gosh! I ran to my husband. I'm like, you can make money online? How come we didn't know about this? Right? I never ever in my life heard of anybody making money online in my life when I saw that ad. So I actually called the guy. It was Instant Rewards. Y'all heard of Instant Rewards? This was over 11 years ago. And he said you could make money online. I signed up for Instant Rewards. Guess how much I made, y'all? I made a whopping $20. I thought I was about to just quit my job and everything. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So that's when I got into the world of making money online. I saw this girl on YouTube. She was making $900 a week in something called MCA, right? And I thought that was rich. All right. So this began my journey of joining company here, joining company there, joining so many companies. I ended up joining over 100 companies. That's how bad I want to make money online. I did not want to stay at my job, right? And I still was trying to work my job, but we was not making enough money. And I saw people making $30,000 a month, and I thought they were lying. And I low key was a little jealous. I didn't have no personal development. I just was a girl from the hood, African American girl from the hood, and didn't know nothing about them. I'm like, they're not making that money. That's impossible. And then I learned you cannot have anything you despise. And I realized, whoa, I didn't even realize that was like a jealousy thing going on. And I switched my attitude real quick. This is why I always congratulate people for success. So I went from thinking people was lying about making money online to congratulating people, to uplifting people, to praising people, to learning. And after 2.5 years I struggled online, I finally was able to make money online. It was with a passive system. I made my first $10,000 a month. But I could not get past $10,000 a month, and I struggled past $10,000 a month. Now, that's a congratulations right there, because after 2.5 years, I finally made $10,000 a month. I didn't have to work a job, right? And so what happened was I wanted to get to 20, 40, $50,000 a month, right? I wanted to get to $100,000 a month, right? Because I knew that it existed. I went to a seminar and this lady, she was teaching how she was making like, I think at the time, I think she was making about 80,000 a week or something like that. Because I learned that the fastest way to get to success is find someone who has your results and do what they do. The fastest way to get to success is not by listening to people who don't even got what you have and don't even know what they're talking about, right? That's the slowest way to get to success. So I went to the source. I went to people who was having success. And at that seminar, she literally broke down how to make $100,000 a month if you wanted to make $100,000 a month. Right after after that seminar, it was a guy on my page. You may know him. I'm not gonna say his name, but he posted on his wall. He said 20 people was making $500 a month, 10 people making $1,000 a month, 5 people was at $5,000 a month. Another 10 people, one person was about to hit 10,000. He was about to hit $10,000 a month when I saw the ad. I was like, "What the heck is that?" He said it was Tradera. Okay, so when I saw the compensation plan for Tradera, the main thing that I saw, the biggest part was you only need 3 people to literally get to 100K per month, right? So what that showed me, I realized after I went to that seminar and I learned how to get to 100K per month, I realized that I did not need to take all the personals for myself. Now, what I did was I went and I myself brought in about 300 to 500 personals myself because when I got after I went to that seminar, I thought that lady, when I saw that, when I thought, if you think you working hard, when I went to that seminar, that lady had to be a psychopath. And I was like, dang, I'm sitting up here thinking I'm doing something online at $10 a month. I was like, I see why she make all this money. And one thing I will never forget, if your why is strong enough, you can do it. The how will present itself. If you what you lack in skill, you make up in numbers. And that's what I realized. And so when Tradera came out, I was not selfish. Other people in the program, they was bringing in personals. They was probably getting 10, 20, 30, 40 personals they sell. I was like, I'm not doing it like everybody else. And I created 3 multiple accounts and I was like, I'm about to do 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. We went from left to right. If this person didn't have one, we gave them a person. This person needed one. We literally filled in holes with the first 3 to 500 people from left to right. And what happened was insane. Everybody was trying to figure out what the heck we was doing on our team. I did not have a bunch of leaders come in with me. I was a regular girl. All right. I finally hit 10K per month. I did not have a whole bunch of leaders. It was me and a bunch of people who did not make $10,000 per month. Nobody on my team actually had hit 10K per month at any company when we came into that company. I literally started from just me, the knowledge I learned from that training, and I did everything that lady told me to do. And I smashed 100K per month in literally, I think, less than 90 days. So what I'm going to show you, this meeting right here, okay, I was able to do a meeting for a woman who came into my organization. I had a meeting just like this for her. She called me when I hit 10K per month because she was like, I need to make some money. She literally had $100 to her name, I think. She called me and she said, do a meeting for me. I did a meeting for her with a group like this. Hey, y'all, and she had a form, a Google form, and she did a pre-launch where she had people come in to the system in a waiting list, okay? And then what happened was everybody was strategically placed. All right. So what you have the opportunity, that company, over 10,000 people made, so like literally 10,000 people was making between $500 to $200,000 a month, including myself, right? Because we strategically place people properly. Now you may have heard people talk about placing people strategically, but have you seen a person actually execute it? When I went to that seminar, I learned execution. Okay. It's one thing to talk about it, but it's another thing to be about it. So if you never heard me or you never heard of where we came from, this is not just a yap yap. Oh, this is what we're going to do. You're in the top 500 if you're on this call. Okay. And with the top 500, then we're going to take the first 500, right? And we're going to put the next 5,000 under y'all. And then we're going to take the next 10,000, put them on the 5,000. So you early, before we even go into the system, we are going to be the first team to go in the system before anybody. Okay, when I was in the other company, because of this strategy that I'm going to actually do, those people had results faster than the people who was in the company. We came in like 4 to 8 months late. Okay, so that's what I'm going to show you. So I'm going to show you a PowerPoint how it works. That company does not exist anymore because we brought in so many people. This strategy was so powerful that the company got overwhelmed with all these people coming in, and all they wanted to do was raise the price $50. And then a few leaders got mad and they was like, we not raising. They just was don't bite the hand that feeds you. Some of them people had an attitude with them. I'm like, it's y'all crazy. Raise the price for $50. And then because of those few people who was like going crazy, like we made you, they was going crazy. I'm not even gonna go too deep in that. Them people was like, bye, and they left because we're like, you know what, we helped y'all and y'all want to act like this, but that wasn't everybody. It was a few people, and they was just so overwhelmed. Long story short, it's been 4 years. People been trying to find their way, y'all. People trying to recreate that money, and they could not do it because nobody has this compensation plan. So a company reached out to me, and they were like, "Hey, we saw what you did. We literally created something that's gonna be around for the next 40 to 100 years or more." Okay, they're creating $1 billion company, y'all. And when I heard that, I was like, "Let me see the compensation plan." And guess what? It was the it was the same compensation plan, but crypto. And I was ecstatic. I was like, "Oh my gosh, thank you. Oh my gosh." I was so happy because I'm like, no, I'm like, why would nobody ever recreated that price point, that good price point, that good product, and the good people who came into the system. So without further ado, I'm just gonna show you how it works, but we literally did not have what the tools that you're gonna be able to have, what I'm gonna show you. Okay. So it's called the Bill Relief Prosperity Magnet System. Okay. That is what it's called. And this is going to help you get out of debt and create bill relief. All right. We're going to also have an AI auto builder for our team. The company is basically going to allow you to do the 3x3 method, which I'm going to show you. Our team is actually going to get an AI auto builder marketing system. Okay. What the AI is going to do is going to be able to talk to the people, close the people, and answer any questions. It's going to be a 24/7 employee. It's going to be a bonus that you're going to be able to get. And we're getting that marketing done for our team. That's literally specifically for this team. And TPR Prosperity Magnet System, that's going to make you a prosperity magnet. Okay, type of 1111 if you would like to be a prosperity magnet. I mean, prosperity is magnetized to you, meaning you're like a walking vault. Okay, this is going to help members earn $500 to $250,000 plus per month. So now there's two types of income, okay? 9 to 5 job, which is a fixed income, meaning you go to your job, you got to show up for those hours and you get paid. With the business and the passive income, once you build this up and we help you build this up, you see how he's laying out on the lawn chair? That's how you're going to be laying out on the lawn chair, because at a job, there's no leverage. It's only you, yourself, your income. Whatever you do, whatever your skill set, whatever your education is, they're going to pay you based on that. With a business in this way, in passive income, you build it once and it pay you forever. All right. And you'll be able to get leverage. Would you rather have you and 3 people, 4 or 5 people, 10, 20 people, 100 people, 1,000 people working to build you a check? Or would you just rather have you on your own building a check? That's the question. I'm just saying. I mean, that's a no-brainer, right? So the power of Bitcoin. So this is going to actually use cryptocurrency. All right, Bitcoin, USDT. I think there'll be a few options, but we'll know more this week. Like I said, we're doing a pre-launch before we even get started. I did not do a pre-launch when I started that company. I know what I was doing. The only thing I knew was God told me to write down 3x3x3. He told me to create my accounts. I wrote everything down on paper. He said, write the vision and make it plain. He said, I made a deal with him. I said, if you help me, because I had lost a lot of money before I had joined that company. When I had hit that 10K, I had lost a lot of money. I only had about maybe $200 to my name. I had saved some gold and silver. And unfortunately, I'm not trying to bust my husband out, but he lost it when we went on a trip to California. He lost it. And when I asked for it, because I was like, okay, I'm about to join this company, I'll have at least, $1,200, $1,800, whatever the value was. And I was going to use that money to get ready, promote, and do all this stuff. And I literally did not have no money besides that $200. I had the money to literally get into the program, y'all. And I made a deal with God. I said, if you just help me, I'll help the people again. I promise. And he showed me the guy posting about Tradera. Okay, so I knew when the thoughts start coming in your head and you got that gut feeling, the intuition start flowing, and you meditating and it's just flowing and flowing. It was almost like my hand was writing for me on the paper, and I was like, these numbers fit perfectly. Like I could build up to $10,000 a month. I could take my top 3 accounts and literally with a small team, I get 3 people and then they get 3. I'll be at like 2,000, 5,000, and 10,000 a month. I was like, man, get out of here. So when I came in, it was people in this training group, and we started doing 3x3x3. So all you saw in the group, we was coming through. We came through like a storm. It was like three, 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 three. It was like this person at 500 a month, this person at 500 a month, this person at 500 a month. It was like we was just getting started. This person at 1,000 a month, this person at $5,000 a month. So those people in the group, they're like, where these people come from? How are they breaking up so fast? They didn't know what was going on. They did not know that we was doing this whole strategy. So Bitcoin then and now, I knew about Bitcoin at $400. Bitcoin hit actually 100K per month, and I think it's like at $80,000. It is not too late to be for Bitcoin. I'm telling you that right now. It's not too late for cryptocurrency. If you think that, it is not. They literally just made crypto open to like a bunch of more stuff. It's like if you research, it's so much going on with crypto. And if you have at least one Bitcoin, you can become a millionaire. Imagine if you join this program and I show you this kind of plan and you have enough to get one Bitcoin and then 2-3 years later it's $1 million. Baby, you have hit the jackpot. If you on this call, you hit the jackpot because it's 4,000 people in one of my groups, right, who already was in Tradera and they was been trying to figure out how to get their income back. They could not hit those numbers again. It's crazy. And you can add other cryptos, diversify your investments. Everything in it's all crypto in and crypto out. Okay, that makes it so it's you're able to have a ongoing business for longer than usual than the dollar. Okay, so Dominique Barbie, which is myself, I was able to make $2 million with this compensation plan. Over 10,000 people made 500 to 100K per month using a simple 3x3 rotator strategy. Potential earnings from $1.2 to $3 million a year. Okay, I earned $2 million total made with that comp plan, and that was in a few months. Okay, so this is how it works. The best compensation plan for this strategy. So here's how it works. So you see right here, 3 people all the way down. Do you see founder, manager, leader, boss director, master, royal highness, king, queen, grandmaster, legend, diamond legend? These are all ranks in the company. So if you see 3x3, this is just you, what you're responsible for. You're responsible for the 3, okay? You can literally hit $250,000 a month with 3 people. When I saw that, I was like, is they out there? I was like, is they serious? Oh, it's a wrap now. All right. And the numbers are so low to reach, right? I'm going to show you how you can see the numbers too. So 3 people, you're going to have a free membership. It's $150 a month. You pay monthly, but you get paid monthly. But guess what? When you have 3 people, it's free. Those people is knocking out free left and right. And if you are not good at sharing or bringing people in to anything or do this or that, trust me, that ain't gonna matter. It's gonna be a thing of the past. You're gonna be like, how the heck did it's because sometimes it's the program that you're doing. The other part is sometimes because what you're saying to people, people want to know that they have support. People want to know that they're not by themselves. This is different from other programs because number one, you got a leader who has done it before. Okay. Number 2, you have a compensation plan that's strong and simple to do. With only 4 people on your first leg, 4 people in your second leg, and 2 people on your third leg, that's only 10 people on your team. You're making $500 a month. I've been in companies where you need at least 100 customers to make $500 a month. 10 people. I'm going to show you how you can have 10 people on your team in the blink of an eye. That's $500 a month. With 25 people on your team, you're at a $12,000 bonus, which is $1,000 a month, $250 a week. With 30, 30, 15, $500 a week, you're at $2,000 a month. People was hitting this left and right. I'm going to show you how to do it. You got the 5, 10, 20, 50, 100K, 250K. Okay. So this is how we're going to hit these numbers. We're going to be stacking 5,000 people. Only use your link 3 times. This means you're going to use your link only 3 times. You have the ability to either take your top accounts because with the system, it's a team, it's a first leg, a second leg, and a third leg. What that means, that's team A, B, C, and I'll give you a visual of that. You're going to come in and use your link, your first top 3 people, right? You can also take your top position. If you're a leader on here, I'm gonna tell you this right now. I did not realize how powerful of a strategy I was creating until maybe like a month or 2 later. And I took my top 3 accounts, but I never told nobody I took my top 3 accounts because I didn't know to tell people that. I just was like, I'm gonna take my 3 accounts because if I look at these numbers, everybody is going under your top 3 spots. So I want to take those positions. And if you're a leader on here, I recommend that you get at least 2 to 4 positions, meaning you at the top in your top 3. Whoever goes in your top 3 spots, if you're under the sound of my voice and somebody brought you in and they don't got their 3 people yet, and you're at their top 3, those are like golden positions. So I recommend that you take at least an extra position, 2 or 3, whatever, right? Put your mom, dad, your husband, put them in, take that position, because when we get going, because you're the top 500, the other 5,000 have to go under you. And your team is going to keep growing. And if something happens, we may be able to be like, hey, let me use one of those spots because I got a leader who can bring in 10,000 people. Are you going to get in that spot or no? I'm just saying. So me knowing what happened last time, some leaders was coming in late and saying, oh, I had hit 20,000, 50,000 a month. And some leaders was like, I'm ready to get joined, like big leaders. And they like, can I get a better position? And some people did not have no position saved. Now, I'm not going to get too deep into that. That is just mastering this whole compensation plan. As you're going to be a part of this, you're going to learn some tips and tricks on how to literally like take this to the next level. So help your organization. Once you have 3 people, you will look in your organization and see who needs help from left to right. Okay. I want to make it a thing to assume that everybody on here is probably an entrepreneur. Can you type 7 in the chat if you're an entrepreneur? If you've ever done a program in the past, if you ever had a team before, if you've not had a team, you tried something, you tried to make money. If you're an entrepreneur, type a 7 in the chat. Okay. And this is what I want you to realize when I say this. It's only 3 people. Even if you've never brought in 3 people in your life, remember, we're going to help you while you're working on getting your 3, okay? And you have a whole week. We got a copy and paste message that you can send to people, add them to the chat. It's working like crazy, all right? All you're doing is just sending a copy and paste script to people, okay? 10 people a day, we tell people. That's the easiest thing you can do, okay? Also, if you're an entrepreneur, listen to this. You know good and well, whatever program you in right now, you either got to sell more than 3 customers to make 100K per month. I'm just being honest. You know good and well, no matter what you're doing, there's no program you can tell me where you can bring in 3 people, the people above you going to help you, and you can make way more than $500 to $10,000 a month. I'm just saying, okay, where they do that at. So free monthly, you only need 3 for the free. $200,000 per month strategy. Like I said, I reached 200K per month simply by only going 3 wide on my account. Then I gave the rest of the people who needed help, provided spillover on autopilot. The way that we setting this up is so ingenious. So what we're gonna do is gonna have the people at the top, the first about 20 rows, 20 group of 20 people. These are people who can bring in at least 10 to 100 people themselves. You know why? Because the people who may struggle are going to go in the middle. If that's you, if you never built a team before, or you maybe build a small team, whatever case, y'all go in the middle. Guess what? Guess who is going building from left to right? Monsters. I call them monsters. They leaders. 100 leaders are about to come into the system. I still have 100 leaders that I got to reach out to. Okay, maybe 90 now. Okay, and if you're on here, you're in before they even know about it. Okay, we have a waiting list. I don't know if you know what that means, but that list, that is before we even launch. We're going to have over 500 people on that list, meaning filling in the holes from left to right. What do you think is going to happen with that 500 group of people when everybody get 3 people? That is the numbers are going to jump to like 2,000 people, and then it's going to jump to 6,000. This is going to jump to 18,000 and then 20. I've seen this happen with my very own eyes because of the simplicity of this. What we're saying is you want to commit to 3 because we're going to help you, right? No one is coming to save you, okay? You have to save yourself. But what I will say, we're going to give you a lifeboat. We're going to give you the tools. We're going to give you the script. If you follow what the leaders say, you will have your 3, okay? And it's not a matter of can or can't, because everybody on here can get 3 people, all right? Especially when they see this, you just got to let people know that you have it. It's a matter of will or won't, because I guarantee if I gave you $1 million, if I had a brand new Lamborghini, a brand new Mercedes, a Porsche, right, whatever your favorite car is, sitting outside of your house, and I said, hey, go invite 10 people to this call and have 3 people on this program for $150, I'll give you the Lamborghini. what you gonna do? You're gonna have those people so fast. So it's really not about if you can or can't. Everybody on earth can do this. Everyone must commit to 3 people, meaning I'm not saying you gotta have 3 ready, but I'm saying you want to start to letting people know what we have. And if you're in the chat, make sure in the chat, we got literally a copy and paste script that you can use that this thing is growing like wildfire from. We will also have an AI marketing system that helps everyone get 3 to 20 systems, 20 signups, and the training that help people reach $5,000 to $20,000 per month. I'm going to also go over the training that I learned on how to hit 100K per month because I followed everything that they said to hit that, and I hit it. And they said at the meeting, I remember at the seminar, they said it was people who was on their team at that meeting because they were in network marketing. It was people who came to that meeting on their team, but it was also people who were not on that team. And she was like, she was like, it wasn't like she had an attitude, but she was telling them like, that's a shame that I'm about to tell these people who not on the team what exactly what to do, and I'm telling y'all on the team, some of y'all not gonna do it, and they gonna go and make $1 million. And I was looking like, huh, that's gonna be me. I'm like, I don't care what y'all do, but I'm listening to what they say. So if that's you, if you're the type of person who really been trying to make money, you just don't know what to do, or you never had the right mentorship, or you tried programs, or it just wasn't the right thing to help you get to the next level, but you're willing to do what it takes, you're gonna make $1 million. Period. All right. So hop on the waiting list. All right. This is the waiting list. I'll make sure it's in the chat. If anybody got the waiting list, put it in the chat. Here are some examples of people who are making a fortune in Tradera. Right. This is me. I hit 50K a week in months. This is Selena Jackson. She hit 25K a week. This is Tiffany D. Berry. I helped her make her first 50K per month online. I helped Selena make her first 100K per month online. This is Oscar. Go ahead. He hit 50K per month with this compensation plan. Shout out to him. And this is these are the numbers, okay? These numbers tell the truth of what happens when you give, you shall receive, okay? If you on here, and I don't want to be mean or anything, I'm not being mean. What I'm saying is, if you come here, you just want to take a spot, but you're not gonna even try, then it's not for you, okay? Because we help. I'm doing this for the people who need to be helped because I could literally take 500 personals myself, but I don't want to do that. I want to help the people. I'd rather help the people, but my mentor taught me when I said I want to help the people who was broke and they needed money and they needed help. And he said, I hate to tell you this, but you need to go help the people with money because the people who don't got money, they not gonna even help themselves. So you're gonna strain yourself trying to help them because they won't get up and open their mouth. They won't get up and do what they gotta do. They not gonna pay attention. They not gonna show up. I was like, no, but I love them and I want to help them. I'm determined to help them. And I realized I had to switch it up. I can't help everybody, but I sure as heck can help the people who want to help themselves and want to be coachable and teachable. I can do that. So I save myself so much sadness, feeling bad for people. I just have compassion and let them be themselves, right? I don't say nothing bad, let them go. But the people who serious and they want to make some money, we literally putting people under everybody. So this is 3 people. When you get 3 people, your 3 will have 3. If you can get 2, if you can get 1, something, right? We can fill in the holes with 2, maybe put 2 people. We just gonna be looking at who need help. If you got your 3 people, we're gonna say, okay, what your 3 people got? Who need help here? That's what we was doing. It was going nuts. I'm talking about people who never made money. They was going looking at it down. You need somebody, you need somebody. If everybody commits to 3, even if you have 1 now or 0 now, and then or whatever, 1 now, we give you 2. You still got to get 2 more and then place them where they need to go later. We might have people before you, but at the same time, we giving you this whole week of calls to invite people to get on these calls, okay? Because trust me, by Friday, that thing is going to be like, I wouldn't be surprised if it's at 500 on Friday, all right? And I think we start going into the system Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday of the week after that, but we're going to have the first beta testers in on April 14th. So 3 becomes 9. Those 9 get 3 people, that's 27. This is math. Those 27 get 3, that's 81. Those 81 get 3, that's 243. Those 240 get 3, that's 729. Remember these numbers because this is how it's going to duplicate. And this will happen to me and grew to 100K people. So right here, if you can look, Prosperity founder, that's 3 people. Boom, you have a free membership. You're a founder. Boom, congratulations. You don't got to worry about no monthly. Hey now, and we're going to be searching to see what you need, okay? Next, this is $500 a month, right? 442 is a joke, y'all. I'm sorry. Like where you're being positioned, 4 people in your first leg, 4 people in your second leg, 2 people in your third leg. That is so easy. Why? Because if you get 3 people and then show them you get 3 people, that's already, you just knocked this out with 2 steps. Okay? Right? So here's what's this? 250 a week, 10, 10, 5, 25 people. I've not been in no company in my life besides this conversation plan where you can have 25 people on your team and you only got 3 of them. The rest can come from spillover and you at $1,000 more. I never have seen that. And I have not been on a team where they was talking about filling in holes from left to right and helping everybody in the earth. I've never did that. So because I didn't see that, I became that, right? And so right here, boss director, hey, now all the bosses out there, $2,000 a month is only 30, 30, 15. And remember, if you three who get three, that's like 4 steps. Master, right here, $5,000 a month, 100, 150. That's going to happen naturally from 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. I'm telling you, it's happening right now, and with nobody in the system yet. Because I started to get my 3. Kim Dollar got her 3. Her people started getting their 3. Everybody started getting 3. Somebody got 1. Another person. Now in days, it grew from up 3 to like almost what 250, 300. Some people on the waiting list waiting. It's happening right now, and some of those people can fall under you. Right here is Royal Highness. Everybody loves $10,000 a month and higher. That's 200 in the first leg, 200 in the second leg, 100 in the third leg. That's going to happen by default from 333. That's what's happening. So you are not responsible for 200 people. No, you're responsible for the 3. All right. And you don't, and sometimes people are going to use your link to put one of their people on you because you may not have 3 yet. That is called love. I feel like that is straight up love to see that happen, and then the person just feel obligated to help their team too, right? That's what happened. And so this is $20,000 a month, king, queen, 400, 400, 200. And then we got grandmaster, 1K, 1K, 500. That's 50K a month, baby, right? Some of y'all on here are gonna be there because some of y'all gonna be the first people in the first group of people, right? 100K per month. This is what I had. 5,000 people. I was willing to go get 5,000 people myself. Now I'm not saying you got to do that, but my determination level was so huge because I didn't have nothing left. I had made money and I lost all my money, so I was like, I'm about to get this money back, and I got it back. Okay. Then this is 250K. This is gonna come out later, as I think once it's about 5 to 20 legends in the company. I think this is gonna come out. It's gonna come out later, but just know it's a potential for the 250K per month, and that's Diamond Legend. Hey now, and what happened to the American Dream? That's what I'm wondering. Because why is it that 54% of people who reach age 65 are dead broke? Why is it only 1% of people who by age 65 are wealthy? 4% are kind of well off, and 5% of people at age 65 are still working. The rest are passed away, right? You know why? It's because if they're only you, if you only basing yourself off of you and you showing up, that's you capping yourself, right? Nothing wrong with a job. Of course, to have a job, pay for your family. It's a blessing to have a job. But what I'm saying, if you live in paycheck to paycheck, or you just if you working so much self-employed, you own a job, you work, you make good money, but like you working so much, both of these people working so much and they only have a certain amount of income. But when you have a system, this is a system. 3x3 is a system. This is a business. This is a way to have leverage. That's powerful leverage when you can do the work, right? Have your 3 people and then they do the work while you're not there. You don't know when they doing the work, but they pop up and get their 3. You wasn't even there. And then they get their 3. You wasn't even there. Now you got 3, 3, 3, 3, and they coming up. You wasn't even there. That's crazy. That's passive income. So investor, your money works for you. This is why having crypto is powerful, because once you have crypto, you can invest. You're investing in crypto by default. And guess what? That grows, that works for you. When crypto goes up, you can have a portion saved or whatever. Disclaimer, past profits will not indicate future results. Can't make any guarantees. But what I am saying is this is all growing your money. This side is just static. You only can make so much money, right? This side, you can make money in your sleep. You do the work once. So I said to myself, I said, I'm gonna do 90 days. When I hit the 100K per month, I was like, if I just go all out for 90 days, this is my thought process. I could be set for life. I said, heck yeah, I'm willing to do 90 days in exchange for 40 years. And that's exactly what I did. I went all in. Okay. So the AI auto builder is a bonus. So everything you just seen so far with that compensation plan, that is $150 a month. There's a bonus AI auto builder, which is a 24/7 employee. Your assistant works around the clock. All right. So, for example, if you send people the information and you send them your link, you have the AI link. It'll have a bomb VSL. I'm gonna show y'all a VSL for it. A bomb VSL. VSL is a video sales letter, meaning that it does all the telling and all that stuff for you. The AI assistant will literally call the people for you and break down how it works for them if they have any questions, close the people, everything. Just having that alone just ups your value. It explains everything. It helps you get an extra 3 to 20 people on your team or more per month. Significantly increases your numbers. And this is usually $200 a month, right? But it's only $50 a month for that. It talks to the prospect, engages with potential customers automatically, closes people for you, and if you have a program right now, you can add up to 3 to 4 bonus programs in the back office where that is going to close, add more value. Like you love a program, you in a program right now, you just love that program. Oh, I love that program. Add it to the AI auto builder. That's what it is. It builds your businesses, right? Add 3 to 4 bonus programs. That means you building this while also building whatever you love, right? We're not trying to take any time away from you to not do what you love. We just trying to add value to you by having a system that's going to literally help build your income. Members receive for only $50 a month, 75% discount exclusively for members. I'm not done yet, okay? Here are the products for those of you who are wondering what the products are. So with that program Tradera back in the day, all they had was a Forex education training, but the Forex education was the bomb, right? That we literally made millions off of just that one product. Guess what? They actually got access to that training and was able to include it in a back office for people. And this is a Forex education training for beginners to intermediate students that people who happily paid that monthly fee for in the last program. So they actually got access to that and they'll be added to the back office. So just telling you that one product alone, it only takes one idea to become rich. They got that back there, that same product that made people so much money. But that's not all. It's also going to be crypto education back there from beginners to advanced. Binary options is going to be added to that. This one, I love this. Manifest anything fast course. That's powerful because it's backed by years of scientific research, not just spiritual manifesting, but also scientific with the brain and how that works. If you're stuck and you maybe be trying to manifest or you're trying to just live your dreams, this is going to be manifest your dream course. That's going to be really, really good for people. It's also going to have an AI masterclass. AI is trendy right now. If you learn AI, you set ahead of the game, right? It's going to teach you how to in videos how to do AI. The rotator, you're going to get that as a team. Already alone, you already got the keys to success for creating massive income with what I just told you. You're gonna get access to the $50 a month AI auto builder if you want to, right? And without having to pay all that money for traditional AI systems and learn all that stuff about AI. It's a lot to learn about AI. But the AI system, it already did all the work for you. People know about AI. If I ask everybody over here who knows about AI, a lot of people will raise their hand. But do you know how to use it to make money? If you don't know how to use it to make money, then what's the point? You're just gonna see other people making money with it. With this AI auto builder, it learned everything for you. It did all that stuff. It learned the program better than it's gonna know this program better than you. And with the AI auto builder, it's going to allow you to use AI to make a fortune. Think about that. AI is taking people's jobs. So why don't you use AI to work for you? That is how you do it. And versus just scrolling on ads and seeing AI everywhere and all these people making money but you. Now you're going, it's already done for you. It's a done for you AI marketing system with everything that these 7-figure earners and 8 figures will use and do for their business will be done for you. That's the power of what you're getting. You're also going to get the income opportunity. It's going to be a step-by-step blueprint included for you to make 500 to 250K per month, the rotator. And like I said, I know this compensation plan left to right, it's so simple. It's not really that hard to understand, but I know the behind the scenes of what it took to help all those people make that money. I saw right before my eyes every day. I was in the trenches with everybody, seeing what they was doing. I know exactly what they was doing, so you'll be able to have success. I'm talking about homeless people was making $5,000 a month. You're going to get business training. If you're a business person, I saw a lot of you are entrepreneurs. You're going to get marketing, because at the end of the day, if you're in a business and you don't know how to market, or you're not willing to learn to market, or you won't market, you got to pay somebody to market for you. Or you got to learn marketing, right? So it's going to teach you marketing. It's going to teach you business strategies. It's going to teach you how to use social media. Me personally, I use Facebook and YouTube to make millions of dollars, right? Your profile alone, you can make 6 figures with. It's going to be a training back there. E-commerce, dropshipping masterclass. This stuff, all this stuff right here, you're paying at least $5,000 or more for all of this. That is a steal. Okay. So this right here, now this is one of my babies. I found out that you can go to these buy now, pay now apps and get finance for anything that you need. So Sezzle, if you go to Sezzle.com, some of y'all right here, I'm gonna show you how to find some money right here on the spot. If you look at these apps right here, you'll see Sezzle, Klarna, Empower, Afterpay, Zip, and Affirm. Take a picture of this, because I want you to go to download these apps. Everyone create an account here, and by the time tonight you download these apps, you will probably find anywhere from $200 to $10,000 that you can use. That's crazy. The program is only $150 a month, right? The AI Auto Builder is only $50. You can actually show people how to get into the system. We have a specific strategy. Show them how to use these apps to get into the system. What does that actually mean? That means if a person, maybe they only got $25, if they go on these apps and we help them find the money and they got $200 on here, they can actually go through our one of the team websites. We'll have the leaders give them a website. They go to the website, use the app, use their buying power, and then it will go to the person, and then that person can get Bitcoin for them. Now they got their Bitcoin paid, and they will either have to pay anything but between $0 upfront to 25%. So if you have, this is gonna be crazy. And I'll go more into detail when you come in. But what I'm saying is this can help finance people. A lot of people can find $150, to be honest with you. But if they can't and they just need the money, they can use these apps. We help people make a fortune, honestly, with just Klarna and Affirm. I started off with Klarna and Affirm, and I saw all these people getting approved, people who didn't even know they had money was getting approved for $1,000. I was like, ooh, whoa, this is huge. And then working with Kim, we started a community where we were showing people how to create stores and show people how to make money and go into programs using these apps. And then Kim, she found a way to see the other apps. She added Zip, and she told me about this one. I knew about some of them, but we ended up putting together a list of all these apps. And now we were able to help people find so much money. So that's gonna be crazy. This strategy alone, honestly, is worth it's worth 7 figures, more than that. You may not understand exactly what I'm saying about them apps, but just know that you can help people get started with these apps. And showing people how to find money on these apps is going to be crazy, because they're going to find money right on the spot. Okay, so that's the gist of it. Get started today. Make sure you get with the person who invited you. I'm going to put the waiting list form, okay, inside of the chat. Okay, there we go. Oh, thanks, Kim. She owned it. Kim put the form inside of the chat. Fill out this form. This is top 500. Okay, there you go, right here. And just so you know, it's almost 300 people on the waiting. Okay, and can I be honest with you? I still have not told like at least 500 people, 500 leaders who was on my team. They don't even know. They're gonna be like, "Why the heck you telling me? Why you didn't tell me?" So I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to give people the chance to get in before the leaders, because when they come in with thousands of people themselves. I'm just being 500, 200. They come with 500 themselves, right? So, or thousands. So you guys have a chance to be able to honestly create an income that's going to change your life. You can do that. You can do this by yourself and still make money if you just did this kind of plan by yourself. But we're going to help everybody. So, Kim, are you on here? If you have anything you want to say, you feel free to say. That's pretty much the gist of it, people. That is the gist of how.
No, No, you covered it. I was just going to say just about the timing and position that we're all in right now. Because you know how you reached out to me last time with Tradera.
Yeah.
And I will, like I said, looking back, like literally within a couple months, I'm seeing people making all types of money. I mean, all types of money. And people who never even made money like that were like surpassing people who, you know what I'm saying, who made like 10, 20,000. I'm seeing people, I'm like, oh my gosh, people making like 50,000 a month. Like it was crazy. And then, to look up and see your accomplishment, Dominique, and to get a chance to, do this again and actually come in at the
Crazy.
spot that you tried to, what I'm saying, get me in last time. I'm like, you know what? This is a
Wow.
blessing for all of us. If you're on this call, guys, this is a blessing. Like I've been hitting on my family, and that's the thing. Like talk to your family. They may not understand everything. Don't explain it. Just get them on these calls and let them see it. Because the ones who gonna get it, they're gonna get it. But let them know so they can't say, you know what, you making all this money, and why didn't you tell me? So make sure you get your family on these calls too.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. So simple, so simple. I'm going to show you a quick picture of how simple it is to hit these numbers, y'all. A visual. Let me move that. You cannot minimize when you are recording. Oh, they're not letting me record. I was just on it, guys. Let me see if I can find it. Let's see if they put it on here. See if I can open it. Give me 1 second. So make sure I put inside of the chat the waiting list. Can't put it in there, right? This is how easy it is to make a $6,000 a year bonus. I'm just gonna share my screen right here. This is how easy it is. It's so easy. It's crazy. All right, so right here, this is a $6,000 a year bonus. Okay, this is you. Can y'all see my screen? This is you right here. You brought in 3 people. Maybe you brought in 1. Maybe you brought in 2. Whatever. And somebody else put third person under you because we build from left to right with the people. Right? This you. You got your 3 people. Whether you brought them in or the leaders above brought them in, whatever. You still gonna work on getting your 3 if you don't have 3, right? But right now, look, when this person gets their 3, this person gets their 3, and this person gets 2. Guess what? That's 4, 4, 2. All you did was get your 3 and they did the same thing. That is 2 steps. Now you just added an extra $6,000 to your income. All right. If you look at the compensation plan of any program that you're doing, let me know if you see $6,000 from just doing this right here. Now, to make $12,000 a year, which is $1,000 a month, that's the same thing. All you did was have your 3, the same 3. They did the same, which is this right here. And all you did was help this person make 500 a month, this person make 500 a month, this person do the same thing you did. Now you at $1,000 a month. That's all I did. All I did was kept helping people get to $500 a month. And then this person got to $500 a month, and this person got to $500 a month, this person got to 500. The magic thing is becoming founder, but it's also you want to help people get to $500 a month as fast as possible. That was my main objective of life. Because once that happened, that's $12,000 a year. Do you know how many homes are going under foreclosure? Right? One of my friends called me and they said that they about to lose their house. Actually, 2 people that I know are about to lose their house. Right? And they have children. So, and if they would have just had an extra $1,000 a month, they would have been able to pay their mortgage or their rent, right? And you're not just helping yourself though. You helping somebody have a better way. I truly believe this is like a divine compensation plan because it's what we're supposed to be doing anyway. We're supposed to be helping each other instead of just letting each other suffer or being wrong to each other, trying to hurt each other, right? We're supposed to love each other and help each other. So honestly, all of this is based off of straight up love. My maiden name is Love. If y'all don't know, my name is Barbie from marriage, but my maiden name is Love. So it's just natural for me to have love in me to help the people, and you can be able to help people too, right? And we're gonna have a lot of fun. So I just want to show you how easy it is to do this because once you do this, you can do 5,000 a month. If you could do $500 a month, you could do $5,000 a month. If you could do $5,000 a month, you could do $50,000 a month. If you could do $50,000 a month, you could do $250,000 a month. And that's period right there. So if you're not in yet, make sure you fill out the waiting list. Okay. Make sure you're in the chat. Okay. We do have a message that you want to start sending to people, 10 people a day, because you want to start working on your 3, right? And make sure you commit to your 3, because if you commit to 3, we could commit to helping you get to $500 a month or $250 a month. All right, that's the deal we making. Okay, now disclaimer: past profits do not equal future results, and don't make any guarantees. But what I am saying is this: if you help yourself, we help you too. We help you, you help yourself. And to me, I want to see an 888 in the chat if you think that's fair. Do you think that's fair? I'm just asking. If you've been praying for a blessing, you've been asking for a blessing, this is your answer. And if it has anything to do with financial gain or wealth or for your family, maybe you a husband, you want to buy your wife something special. Maybe you a wife and you have a husband and he like, man, I need some help. I know wives who their husbands take care of them. I used to be jealous, like, your husband to do everything for you? What the heck? Right? You just gotta cook and clean. That's not a just. That was actually my dream job. I wanted to be a housewife. That was my dream job. I'm like, man, sign me up. Right? But I found out that a lot of my friends who that was going through, their husband was wanting their wives to help them, because now the inflation is going up, and then sometimes you need 2 households unless your husband is a millionaire. And then the women, you can help your household if you are in that situation, or if men, your wife is holding you down and you want to help your wife, or you work so much, you got money, but you don't have no time. This is for you. It's a lot of things going on, and this is going to help the masses. And I'm super, super excited because it is the most bang for your buck. And then once you see it's the top 500, you're going to be so happy over the next weeks, because this thing is about to go crazy. We're also going to have training. This is happening before y'all even get the secret trainings and the trainings that like bless me and bless the team and all this other stuff, right? It's so simple. Keep it simple. What they say? Keep it simple. Keep it super simple, or keep it something simple, right? 3. All right. And then if you can do more than that, help your team. That's all we're doing. And I'm just super excited because, like I said, we're not new to this. We true to this. And you're going to have massive success. So I wish you blessings, success, happiness. Make sure you stay plugged in. Tomorrow, guess what? We'll be back on this same link. Yep, if I got you, we in the chat, it's a simple message that we send to people. Yep. And we're gonna be here tomorrow. And I want everybody to invite at least 10 guests for the call tomorrow. Okay.
Same time.
Yes. Was that somebody answering a question?
I'm sorry, same time.
Same time. Yeah, let's do 7 again. We're gonna do 7 tomorrow. Let's do 7 tomorrow, right?
At 7 Eastern.
This is 7, whatever this time. This is 7 Central. We got on 7 Central.
Okay, says 9 o'clock my time.
It do it. Okay, this call, it's about to be 8 o'clock right now.
8 Eastern.
So we'll be back at this time tomorrow. And I'll post it in the chat too, just in case you get confused. Or if it changes, it's usually this call is usually at 7 Central or 8 Central. Okay. So if you're in the chat, you're gonna always see us posting the link to the chat. We're gonna do a probably tomorrow or Wednesday, we're gonna do some trainings. Kim Dollar gonna be on there. I'll be on there. We're gonna give you some strategies to use your profile to have success. But honestly, this is something that you want to at least let your family know. Like, look, I don't want you to say I didn't tell you. Like, I'm about to go alert my family members who was playing around and thinking it was a game. When I hit 200K per month, they was blown away. And I'm gonna tell them, like, listen, I'm just telling you before it happened. I did it before. We're gonna do it again. And now we helping the masses. So usually, I recommend it. Usually, I don't. Usually, we have strategies where you don't even have to tell your family and friends, but just out of sheer love, they may not have the vision. It's not that they don't support you all the time. Sometimes they just don't have the same vision as you. But guess what? When you make all that money, they'll be back if they didn't get started with you. So they got to get in the Facebook Messenger. Do y'all have the link to the Facebook for that? Yes. Yep. And let me just put that in the it's a little script that we use, y'all. It's in the chat. And it has the group link, and it also has the what to say. So let me put it in the chat. I'll show you what to say. Here it is, right here. This little script we just gave people, people been firing off like a rocket. I'm going, let me see, give me 1 second, y'all. I got you. Let's see, notes. Here it is, right here. I want you to save this. I'm going to put it in the chat. Save this, okay? And just copy and paste it. And you're going to just put the current Zoom call on the when you send it out, okay? Because we're going to post it every day, right? And just add the Zoom call. It's going to have the waiting list on there. And if you are a leader, make sure you put on if you're a leader and you know you can bring in at least 8, 10 people, 15 people, you need to put that on the form. If you may struggle with success, answer the question and say you may struggle, and that's okay. We just want to know so that we can help people as best as possible because we're strategically placing people. We don't want nobody to get left behind. We don't want anyone to get left behind, right? And we really, really want to help everybody. So let me just, my Google Chrome, I'm going to put that script right here. It's been already working for people. That's how you know something worked when this is happening before it even happens. It's crazy to me. But I'm not surprised because like I said, this strategy just works. What's this? Okay, so, oh, there we go. Okay, so I gotta go from the bottom to top. All right, so I'm gonna put it in the copy. Here we go, and I'll show it to you here. This is what you say. You can just say this. Boom, right there. 10 people a day. Just send this. People. Boom. Oh, right here, 1,052. 500. Let's see. Oh, it's too big for me to put it in here. I'm doing it in 2 pieces. I gotta put it in 2 sections. Boom. And then boom. So right here it says send this to people and add them to the chat. We have a chat, okay? The chat link is right here, okay? It says send this to people, add them to the chat, fill out the form. If you're already on the wait list, you want to text top 500 list to this number so that as soon as it's time to go to the system, you get a text message that says, hey, it's go time. Just maybe if you're not on Facebook, all you got to do is text top 500 list to 833-991-2771, okay? And right here, this is what you're going to send to 5 to 10 people later. That takes 5 minutes, okay? That's why I said, when I say commit to 3 people, you should be at least doing this, minimum. We made it like crazy, so easy. Out of 120 people, 3 to 13 will get started. So if you start today and you do 10 people a day, by the time Monday comes, that's 10, what's that, 70 to 100 people that you have just literally simply pasted a message to. Okay, out of those people, the next 2 days, you're going to still do your 10. My mentor told me he literally, all he had people do was expose 120 people, minimum, okay? And that's like the 10 people a day, and he hit $1 million a month. And when he showed me his strategy on a sheet of paper, he said the first step, right? Of course, you write your why down, your affirmations and everything. You got to write down your goal, okay? After that, the most, as far as action, aligned action, right, is you're going to make it a goal to expose 120 people. If you do not know people, it don't matter because guess what? This copy and paste script, everybody on here has 120 Facebook friends, right? So the first step on his system to get to $1 million a month was expose 120 people because it's a numbers game, right? Out of 120 people, 3 to 13 will get started, and you only need 3. Don't explain nothing to anybody. You should not be like, oh yeah, we got this. No. Do not explain because if you explain, your people gonna think they gotta explain, and they're gonna say the wrong thing. And if you have ever struggled recruiting, you know you probably didn't know what to say. Because most people are not salespeople. I'm not telling you to become a salespeople, nor am I telling you to be a master recruiter. I'm just telling you to copy and paste. Don't explain, to copy and paste, invite to the call, show up to the call, and work on your 3. All right? And this is all you're saying. Hey, have you heard that there are 10,000 people who are making $500, $200,000 plus a month from all the leaders placing everyone together to get a check? That was my team, our team that we had back in the day. Now a new company has the powerful new and approved compensation plan. The first 500 will be at $500, $5,000 to $50,000 plus or more per month with the new AI auto builder. And we are stacking 5,000 people. That's if anybody ever sent me a message, and I'm a leader, I made millions of dollars, and they said they're gonna help put people under me, and y'all got 5,000 people coming to the system, yeah, I'm gonna get a position. Join the new chat, which you're gonna add them. They're gonna click this, right? Get on the VIP waiting list. This is a replay of one of the last week's calls we did, just in case they can't make it. And then it says top 500 waiting list. Fill out this form. You should be sending everybody and their mama this form and this message. As much you could literally just sit there for 10 minutes, 20 minutes a day, 30 minutes a day, and just click, hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, go down your Facebook list, go down your phone from A to Z, and do this. You will have your people. I'm telling you, because that's how powerful this is. And then come to today's call. We're going to post a Zoom link every day for what the call is for the day. Now, we're not gonna do Sundays, but we might do a training on Saturdays. But usually Monday through Friday for the next 6 months, for the next 3 to 6 months, is we doing calls. We literally will close your people. Okay, so that's all I have. Who's excited? Type of 111 if you're getting on the waiting list. If you're on the waiting list, drop some fire emojis in the chat. This your money. This your time. This is for you. The leaders are doing this for you. The people are doing this for you. This is for all the people who ain't never got to 10K per month or 20K or 100K per month. This is for the people who did hit 10K, 20K, 50K, 100K, and you ready for more money and consistent income. This is for all the people who got talked about and bullied and all that stuff, for the people who your family talks about, the people who are just so tired of going from program to program with no money. Okay, that's crazy. Right? You got to make some money on this team. And I can bet anybody on this call with full faith, I'll bet you $1,000. If you follow the training, if you follow what we teach you and you follow the leaders, if you don't make no money, I'll give you your $150 back. You know, out of 100,000 people on my team, nobody has ever been able to complete that deal with me. What does that tell you? That means all you got to do is follow the system. All you have to do is be coachable and teachable. And I'm saying that in the most humblest way, because I humble myself. I listened to what my leader was telling me, and I made millions of dollars. So, I think it's a good idea to probably follow this system. Okay, so I'm geeked up. I'm excited, and I'll be here tomorrow. All right, we're gonna help you. We're gonna be the first team to go into the system, and let's pack out this call tomorrow, everybody. We just bring the 3 people, and y'all place them. Yep, you bring them. No, you play. We'll help you place them. Yeah, bring the 3. We'll work with you. We see where the next person go, right? And then just have them fill out the waiting list. We're gonna have a call before we come in to make sure you place your people right. We're gonna show you how to strategically place and show you how to make as much money as possible. Okay, super simple. So shout out to y'all. If you know leaders, right, I have no problem talking to any leader for you. I'm telling you, if you show a leader this, they will love it. Okay, because people who make money and know how to make money, they see money. Okay, right? So tell everybody. I would say tell everybody you know, tell everybody you don't know. Right? And if you're an introvert, just use that copy and paste script that I just gave you. You're gonna have success. And we're gonna literally have 5,000 people in the system in the blink of an eye. You all are the first top 500, right? And then after that, we're gonna have 10,000, then 20,000, then 50,000, then we're gonna have another 100,000 people flood this system. So I'm super excited. Once again, I'm Dominique Barbie. Everybody have a wonderful night, and let's pack out this call tomorrow. Let's start sending that script out to people right now, and let's get you paid. Let's get everybody paid, okay? Bless you and have a great, wonderful, grateful night. Goodbye.